Hi, it's Joe from supplementclarity.com. Today let's talk about a study which looks at whether nicotinamide riboside, a popular NAD supplement, can improve exercise performance. So I've previously done videos on the human research on nicotinamide riboside, which I will link to in the comments. I suggest you take a look at them. But here is a brand new study, and it is called Nicotinamide Riboside Supplementation Does Not Alter Whole Body or Skeletal Muscle Metabolic Response to a Single Bout of Endurance Exercise. So as you get an idea from the title, there's a lot going on here. Let me break this study down to you and give you their results. So right off the bat, you should know it's a small investigation. 8 college-age men, they're in their 20s, they're recreationally active, which means they don't work out on a regular basis. The study essentially lasts, most part, 2 weeks. 1 week they get a placebo, and they do that every single day, a placebo pill. And then the following week, they take like 2 weeks in between to wash everything out. They take the second week, they take 1,000 milligrams of nicotinamide riboside each day for 1 week. Now they do split it up. They take 500 milligrams of nicotinamide riboside in the morning. They take another dose in the evening. And then again, they're exercising each week, and they're doing an hour of cycling exercise at 60% of their maximum ability. These researchers take biopsies of their thigh muscles immediately after exercise. They take it before exercise, immediately after exercise, and they also do it again 3 hours later. So 3 biopsies are being done on each of these trials, and then they take blood samples throughout the study to see what else nicotinamide riboside might do. So here are the results of this study. Nicotinamide riboside supplementation for 1 week did not raise NAMPK levels. AMPK, that's a key enzyme involved in the production of NAD. This is something that nicotinamide riboside is supposed to do, raise NAD levels. If it didn't raise NAMPK levels, it also didn't raise NAD levels in the muscles either. But again, on the plus side, it did appear to raise some precursors of NAD, so that's good. But the NAD molecule itself did not go up with NR supplementation. It also did not affect the activity of sirtuins. These are proteins that help cells communicate with each other, and they do appear to be involved, according to some studies, in the aging process. This is one of the reasons why people take nicotinamide riboside supplements. They're hoping to boost NAD levels, and the sirtuins need NAD to work. Well, again, no rise in NAD, no rise in the sirtuin activity either. Also, there was no effect on the mitochondria production of ATP. ATP is energy. That's the cellular energy of your body. You need NAD to make ATP. So it makes sense that if you didn't increase your NAD levels, the mitochondria would not be able to produce more ATP. This is something we have seen in laboratory animal studies, but in this study, no, the mitochondria were not affected by NR supplementation. Also, no change in lactic acid levels. So lactic acid is something that is produced during exercise. It's involved in muscle fatigue, and it may limit your ability to exercise. No, nicotinamide riboside supplementation in this study did not lower lactic acid levels at all. Also, it did not help or hinder the muscle's ability to burn fats or carbohydrates during exercise either. So again, there are some people who are taking nicotinamide riboside in the hopes it's going to improve their exercise performance. These 2 points appear to show that nicotinamide riboside does not appear to help exercise performance. And adding insult to injury, it turned out that nicotinamide riboside actually impaired the rise in an enzyme called NNMT. This NNMT enzyme helps us burn fat. Turns out that exercise raised the NNMT enzyme, but nicotinamide riboside blunted the rise in this fat-burning enzyme. So what ultimately does this mean in terms of exercise? Hard to say, but these 3 points right here are not really boding well for people who take nicotinamide riboside for exercise performance. And then lastly, there was no change in the resting metabolic rate of these people either. So what ultimately does this mean? Well, it's a small study, so I would like to see it maybe replicated with a larger number of people. But for right now, this is just more evidence that nicotinamide riboside really needs more research, in my opinion, to get a better idea of what its effects might be. Again, I'll link to my other videos on nicotinamide riboside so you can check them out. But until next time, I'm Joe from supplementclarity.com. Talk to you later.